What if Deku was katakuri? The final part. Last where we left off, the heroes were in a scramble as they heard Katakuri was coming back. Katakuri was on a ship heading back to Japan. Paros had dealt with Hawks. Big Mom told Katakuri about the wedding between Pudding and Sanji. While he's on his way back to the ship, not back to the ship, back to Japan, one of his subordinates comes to him. Katakuri, sir? Yes. What should we do if the Navy gets involved? After all, we should be able to deal with them quite easily, yes, but do you think they'll get involved any further than they already have? I doubt it. We're attacking our own nation, our own ally that has betrayed us and hasn't sided with the world government. So the likelihood of the Navy doing anything other than what they did is very low. You're right. And especially, they're not going to send an admiral out because this place is nowhere connected with the celestial dragons. So there's no point of them sending an admiral to do any of the work. You're certainly right, Katakuri. It was stupid of me of thinking so. No, you actually said something quite useful. In case they do try something, because it wouldn't be the most out of the question thing. The Navy has done some things questionable in the past. So the fact you mentioned that, you could be right. As Subordinate is shocked. After all, you can't just put the Navy out of there. You don't know what they'll do. So we gotta be careful. But they can't possibly be you, Katakuri, sir. Of course not. But I doubt they'll pick any more of a fight with the Big Mom pirates. So let's just finish our job here and let's get it over with. Also report on Gigantomachia. Oh, of course. We are currently deploying a trap to neutralize him. We're playing some setup gas, release gas to knock him out. Releasing, nerve gas or tear gas to knock him out, right? Yes, knockout gas to be more precise, Katakuri, sir. As expected. What should we do with him after that? Well, we can't take him back to Whole Cake Island. It'll just cause too much of the destruction. Just knock him out and keep him here. We'll keep him for a present for Big Mom later down the road for her birthday. Why not for the celebration? The wedding? No, bringing him there during the wedding could cause catastrophe. So I gotta be very careful, as he's too big to bring there, and the time it would take would be much more. The wedding would be over. Fair point, Katakuri, sir. As they reach the outskirts of Japan, tell me, what's our report on UA? We are attacking the first class, Class 1A, and the top 10 heroes, the remain of them, right? Yes. What should we do about Class 1B? Let them be. As he's shocked, I'm only taking out their best. That way they won't try anything further. Their second best won't do. So I'll let them live. They can learn from their peers. You're right. After all, you are the strongest out there, Katakuri, sir. As he turns his eyes down. I suppose you're right. But we still don't stand a chance against some tougher opponents. Like who, sir? One, these pirate groups will be formidable for the Big Moms to fight, but fighting them will be inevitable. Kaido and his crew, the Beast Pirates, Red Hair Shanks and the Red-Haired Pirates. And then there's Blackbeard. Blackbeard, sir? He should be easy with your type of abilities. His crew is unpredictable. He could be planning or scheming something. Although he shouldn't cause that much of a threat with his bounty of, 2 billion? So, we'll let him keep his little status for now. Big Mom may have something planned for him later. You're certainly right. Well, anyway, We've arrived. As they look in, as they're pulling into the port. As he gets off the ship. Now where are the top 10 heroes? It seems they've scattered themselves. Probably in hiding, fearing you, Katakuri, sir. Class 1A. It seems they're being protected at what's left of UA. I'll let y'all deal with UA. And I will deal with the heroes. Very well, sir. And the first one on the list to hunt down is... Roll the wheel. And it is Gang Orca. Okay, first up's Gang Orca. As he makes his way to our Gang Orca's headquarters or hero agency, as Gang Orca and all supports are waiting outside, it looks like you came prepared and decided not to run. Smart decision, I'll give you that. Of course, being one of the top 10 heroes, it would be rude for me to flee and fight. I'll give you courage for that. A Gang Orca sends out a loud sound attack. Katakuri pulls up Mochi and protects himself. As Gang Orca goes in for a punch, as he goes straight through Katakuri. As he then rapid punches him, again, Katakuri uses his future sight and hockey to dodge all this. I'll finish you off quickly. As he grabs his trident and then quickly fishes like a fish we're spearfishing and spearfishes Gang Orca. And then he quickly throws him to the side as he hits a wall. As all of his hero agencies are worried about him. I will admit, that sound attack was about the only thing worrying about your work. As then he just surrounds him in Mochi, as he suffocates. If no one else wants to die, then I suggest you surrender. As all of them just put down their weapons and all that. They deactivate all their quirks. To the next. As we go to the Dragon Hero. A dragon human. As we see Ririko flying through the sky. Thinking I can't get you in the sky. As he throws his trident, piercing through Ririko's wing scales with ease as she flies down and hits the wall. You're a very interesting specimen. I should take you back to Big Mom. As she tries to use her big gigantic form to squish Katakuri, as he just turns his upper half of the body into Mochi, as he then just drop kicks her in the face, sending her into a building before she passes out. Ah, piece of cake. As we go to Katakuri's mind, I could use some cake right about now. Wait until after I'm done, though. As we move on to the next hero, Mirako. That fight is one-sided as anything that she uses brute force. Katakuri simply just uses his Mochi. She's pinned down and taken out. After that, I don't know the rest of the heroes. I know Best Jeanist, so we'll go Best Jeanist. That fight is a little bit more tricky. As he uses his strings and all that and tries to wrap it around, of course he uses his body into Mochi. But it's a bit tricky as he has to carefully pinpoint every single attack because he can use multiple types of strings at the exact same time. But a little down the road, he uses Observation Hockey and Hockey to easily deal with Best Jeanist. Next is All Might, because I don't know the rest of the names of the top 10 heroes other than those, so I do apologize. If you want to inform me down in the comment section, please do. And All Might basically happens the same fight with Mirako, just a lot more wind pressure involved. That was a piece of cake. So easy to defeat as he looks at All Might's, well, deceased body. As then he suddenly gets punched by someone as he's sent back a bit. As he looks over. And it was Mirako. Who may you be? I'm Mirako, or a million? was his hero name? And I will defeat you. As he turns intangible, as Katakuri's caught off guard, he uses observation hockey, and of course dodges the next few attacks. That Quark's going to be annoying, because every time he counters, he uses intangibility to, well, not get hit. As then he waits for the right moment to where he uses his armored hockey in a donut and hits him in the back as soon as he comes up to hit him, sending him to the ground, hitting him severely hard on the ground, and just starts pushing him through layers of concrete. As then he just pummels him with fists until he, well, dies of the pressure of the blows. Because Katakuri's hits way harder than All Might will. I'm not saying All Might didn't have a lot of strength. All Might had a ton of strength. Katakuri, however, had a lot more. And after that, Class 1A was just wiped out by Katakuri's Groons, because they didn't get to develop their Quarks and all that. Class 1B got spared though, however, because Katakuri isn't a monster and would kill everyone. He did take out every hero agency in Japan, and those that didn't surrender, of course, got killed. And that's pretty much how the rest of this one goes. He does make it back to Whole Cake Island, and the rest of what happens in One Piece happens, and that is really the end of the My Hero part of What If Deku Was Katakuri. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe for more.